13x your email response rate and secure positive responses by improving your freebie offer. So I've been shooting out emails to sober living operators to help them improve their offer to their tenants. My initial email offered a 90-minute consulting session plus a few free guides. After thinking through the offer with my wife and a close friend, we decided to scale the consulting offer down to an easier ask. Our new offer was a free professional development course that I'll give to operators so their tenants get immediate value. So operators get to do no work and provide more value to their tenants while paying no money. The tenants get professional development for free, and I get a relationship with the operators where we can charge them $10 to $15 per month per bed for the advanced courses if we upsell them and see if they're interested in a full consulting package down the road. 13x your email response rate by offering a killer freebie that people actually want. So when you're thinking about 13xing your email response rate, it's really coming down to that freebie offer. And in the freebie offer, and this is going to sound counterintuitive because it's a free offer, it needs to be something that they would actually pay for. And I got this tip straight from Alex Hormozy, but when you give away something for free that people would usually have to pay for, you're immediately creating relational equity. And he was describing this in a YouTube video recently, but you can quantify relational equity by having somebody start at like $0, and then if you give them something for free that's worth $50, you've built $50 worth of relational equity, and you can kind of measure how much goodwill you start to build with that person. And if you're in a surplus, for example, if you then charge them $1 million for something that provides $10,000 worth of value, they probably won't like you very much. But if you make them $100,000 every year and you only charge them $5,000 to do it, you're building $95,000 of relational equity every year. And when that happens, you can make really big asks 5-10 years down the road, and you can be like, hey, I've made you $500,000 and only charged you $25,000. You have $475,000 in relational equity. Then you can charge them $100,000 to make them $1 million. And they'll trust you because you've only followed through on your word. Then of course, when you charge them that $100,000, make sure you follow through on it. But the point here is, in the beginning of the relationship, you are kind of triggering that law of reciprocity and making people feel indebted to you in like a positive way. It's like, you scratched my back, I now want to scratch your back when you give something away for free that they would usually pay for. And in the sober living instance, I did professional development courses because people will pay career coaches to look at their resume. It's like a $30, $40 ticket item to just, hey, look over my resume and make sure it's really good. Also, interview me. Like, teach me how to go through an interview. People will pay career coaches to do those things. So I'll create a LinkedIn guide that will help you network. I'll create a guide that will help you kill interviews, and I'll create a guide that will help you do your resume. And so now, LinkedIn networking, which I've seen people charge $2,000 to teach you how to build up your LinkedIn, I'm giving away for free. Career coaching in the form of looking at your resume and interview, which can easily run you $100 to $150 or more, I'm giving away for free. So there's at least a couple $100 of value in there that I'm giving away for free in those guides. And then of course, you have life coaches all the time who are helping people get clarity, purpose, vision, values, and set goals, and then holding them accountable to those goals. I'm doing all that for free as well. So the two courses are professional development courses that will help you get your LinkedIn network right, get your resume right, get your interview skills good, help you get clarity on a career and draw out the path to that, but then also help you get the vision, the why, unlock your genius zone, figure out what that is. And they're just all courses designed to really help people get their life on track, because when you get your finances in order and you get clear about where you want to go and you know how to set goals, you can then set goals using the same principles for relationships and health. And then you got the big three: health, wealth, and relationships down. So at that point, I upsell them into some of the community investing courses. If they're now like, okay, I really like what this dude is talking about. I like how he lives his life. What would he recommend next? And then it goes into stuff about diet, stuff about community investing, stuff about budgeting, and it just gets into the nitty gritty of hey, here's how we can live life, and then here's how we can live life together. Here's where we can go together. So I give away all that stuff that people would usually charge for free. So eventually I can get them into a monthly recurring membership that is also like, okay, this makes a lot more sense. This is helping me get other areas of my life in under control in a very quick, uniformed manner. And I like his principles. So once they have that small recurring revenue coming into my business and that value going back out to them, where now they have coaching weekly. Now they have one-on-one time with coaches that they can pay a little bit extra for, but they can split that extra up between other people in the community. Now they can get some one-on-one attention. They get deep dives into material, and they can email in questions and get responses back within a week. That's because it's a really low ticket offer. But they're also joining a community of people that will be the foundation for the new 1%, right? And so this is part of building out the funnel. I gave away something for free. That's valuable. People usually charge for that stuff, but I'm going to give it away for free so that you go into my low ticket offer, you enter the community, you're paying for it, you're really bought in, and then the high ticket offer of community investing. And this is where we buy businesses and buy real estate together. So that's the end of the funnel, and that's when each customer will be worth a lot of money. The first two stages are really just to acquire customers for free, basically, or have something kind of fuel the business as the equity side of the business starts to take off. And so part of this was giving away something that they would usually have to pay for, all those courses I talked about, but then making sure the speed to value is very fast. Like as soon as they sign up, they'll get the courses, and the courses will have action steps, and the action steps you'll get reinforced quickly. For example, shoot out 50 connection requests per day on LinkedIn. Like you'll start having people connect with you that you never thought would connect with you. And then you can shoot them a message, and you can start jumping on calls with high level people and high level careers that will then talk to you, right? And so now your LinkedIn's looking good. You can fix up your resume in an hour, right? You could put your experience into ChatGPT and have it write out a resume that you then draft out further. So now we got LinkedIn resume, speed to value is very, very fast. And we can hop on an interview or have interviewing tips. Here are the top 10 things to think about when doing an interview, and here's how you can practice with other people in the community. So now, not only is the speed to value very fast, but you're around like-minded people, and now you're making connections with like-minded people. Probably something that somebody in this program has not done a lot of before. So wrapping that speed to value with like quick wins on LinkedIn, quick wins with the resume, and then quick wins by making connections and training for the interviews together. So that speed to value is fast, giving away something for free that they would usually pay for, and then building out the funnel. And you guys have heard me walk through this funnel. It's the freebie offer, like LinkedIn stuff, resume stuff that they would usually have to pay for, interview stuff, life coaching courses that they would usually have to pay for, SMART goals, all for free. Just do it, execute, here are the action steps, here are people that can hold you accountable, all for free. Then the small paid tier of 10, really it's going to be $15 per bed that the operators pay for and the tenants experience for free. And of course, after they leave the sober living operator's house, they then have to pay $25 to stay in the community. But that's the next part of the funnel. You now get advanced courses and coaching. So free, kind of do it yourself, advanced coaches and advanced coaching and courses is the done with you, and the done for you. Unlock business credit with these 6 people, put all that business credit together, give it to us, we'll go buy businesses, we'll operate the businesses, and you can keep a percentage of the equity and the cash flow in the businesses, and we all build wealth together in a done for you way, where we will go buy the businesses and put operators in the business. So that's kind of the end goal. That's the funnel. There'll probably be one more kind of higher ticket step to get people committed, because that step from, okay, we're in a community, we're all paying $25 a month, to now I'm trusting you guys to the extent where we build business credit together and go in on businesses together. There needs to be another qualifying step of like, how do we know you're actually about it? There's going to be a price tag for the commitment, but also some actions for the commitment. And it'll probably be called like our trust accelerator or something, where, you know, you're living life with the people to see if they're worth partnering with. So that's what we got for you guys today on the show. When you're looking to 13x your email rates, make sure you're giving away something for free that they would usually pay for. I walked you through my thought process around it, and just figure out what's valuable to people. Then you got to make sure the speed to value is fast. It's like, hey, you're going to get value immediately, and you're going to have to do no work. check out Alex Hormozi's value equation to really figure that out. But it's like decrease that effort and sacrifice, increase that dream outcome, increase that perceived likelihood of achievement. And I think it's like decrease the time to experiencing the ideal outcome. And if you can do all those things, your customers will be very happy campers. And make sure you've built out the funnel, because you can give something away for free and get a bunch of leads, but how do you walk them to the next step? It's like, okay, I solved this problem for you, but now that you have this problem solved, like now that you're clear on your career and you've gotten a job, you're probably gonna need to know how to budget and invest to set yourself up for financial freedom. You're probably gonna have to know the diet you need to eat in order to maintain health and have high energy. And those are the advanced courses. And then after you learn how to budget and invest and you got solid footing in your personal life, you're probably gonna need to know how to connect with other people to do business deals. And that'll be the next step, where we buy businesses on their behalf in the done for you manner. So build out the funnel, make sure the speed to value is fast, give away something for free that they would usually have to pay for. That's what we got for you guys today on the show. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you on the next one. And remember, we are a community of people judged not by our wealth, but by our impact.